We're back. Not sure what happened there. I think the stream died. We didn't miss too much. Jozu bounced the Kaya. Yeah, sorry about that. Not sure what happened. Are we actually offline? Is this working? It says I'm online. Are we here? We're back. Sorry about that. I have no idea what happened. I hope it wasn't gone for too long. I think I noticed it reasonably quickly. Wasn't my internet. The internet was fine. Anyway, yeah, I missed a whole turn. Missed a whole turn. Looks like we went with Sanji Big Mum, removed the Jozu again. 2 more dudes. So tough. So tough. Just a few seconds. Thanks for letting me know. Still new to this. Still new to this. Don't know why we crashed there. YouTube telling me I've been streaming for too long. Looks like we're going to grab the Sanji off the event. We're back down to 2 lives. We've got less cards in hand, less board. It's tough. It's a tough situation for Sanji here. We do have 15 events, 18 events in fact, in the trash now. So those 3 cost Sanjis are going to be pretty big, but we've got 5 swings coming in from the Luffy player, so that's kind of tough. So threatening. We do see 6. Just going to give a 1k there in the Nami. 7, we're going to swing with the blocker. This feels like a concession. 3 on for that. 3 on for that. Yeah, that feels like a concession, right? 2 don't open for Giant, though. You never know. Where there's a Giant, there's a way. Lost a lot of viewers there. Hope people find their way back. Looks like we're running up the gear second. I'm going to put a Big Mum on the... We're putting it all on the bottom. Fair enough. All on the bottom. Drawing the last 2 done. Did he draw for turn? I assume he did. It looks like he drew that Bargwa potentially. These Sanjis at 8k are threatening. If he is not able to get lethal here, the Blue Purple Luffy player could be in trouble. Could be in trouble. Gum Gum Giant ditches the Reiju, -2, draw 2 cards. Need to see more Giants here. Got a Konkasse is decent. Konkasse is 4k counter. That's not bad. That is not bad. It's crazy though. He doesn't even need to commit because he can drop the Lin Lin and just heal. 9k lead we are going to take. We're going to activate main on that trigger. The Let's Crash the Wedding trigger. Activates main. Look at the top 5. Grab a Straw Hat Crew. Looks like we're eyeing up the Giant. That seems intelligent to me. But he only has 1 more done. So can't Concasse and Giant. Oh, and these Sandy's Arts are 9k. That's pretty threatening. We're going to do another 9 at leader. Kind of have to counter this one, right? I think... Yeah, it's going to depend what we get off this Giant, whether or not we can survive. So -2. Drawing 2. We draw into a... Oh, we get 3k. We've got 6k counter. We have to give 1k to counter the 9. So what's the split, right? The split is very large. Like... What's that? 10? 11? He can counter an 11, right? No, he can't counter an 11. That's GG's. That is GG's. Well played to our Sanji friend here. Was just not enough to get out of there. It was really quite close at the end there, though. He had a chance. If he got 2 2Ks off that Giant, he could have countered the 11. But the blue-purple Luffy player could have gone all in anyway, so... Pretty tough at the end there. Once he got those 9-cost Sanjis online, it's tough to deal with. I'm going to take a small break to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. We're back. Hope I didn't miss any cards. Yeah, it's pretty tragic. Oh, you know we're rooting for the Sanji. But we do now know that Blue-Purple Luffy is going to be in finals. The other match was Blue-Purple Luffy against Luchi. So are we going to see a mirror? Or we're going to see Blue-Purple Luffy versus Luchi in the finals. That Luchi matchup really sort of depends whether they can red rock the Tenzan a lot of the time. And how fast the Blue-Purple Luffy player is able to establish their Sanji combos. Another advert. Buy our cards. Buy our cards. Buy them now. Buy all of them. Don't worry, I will be. Coming out at the end of July in the East. PRBO2. Hopefully. I really hope we see the Cavendish reprint. Oh, was that a Don? Yo, Caesar Clown Don? That's kind of fire. Not a lot of Caesar Clown, not a lot of Caesar Clown enjoyers, but, you know, he's alright. Oh, there's the gold one. It's got gas written in the back. Let's see Shanks. Probably not, man. Shanks is so bad now. That deck sucks. I'm really sad, but yo, Kobe Don. Kobe Don's pretty. That's so much better than the other Kobe Don. The gold one. Yo, it's got the Marine logo. Oh, got to get at least one of these. Man, the Dons this set look even better. I didn't think it was possible, but they just look so good. Got the Marco Don. That's alright. It's not my favourite. Oh, the gold one looks good with all the gold flakes, though. That looks a lot better. That looks a lot better. Is this Katakuri Don? Yeah, it's Katakuri Don. Yo, that one's nice. Look at this dragon. This dragon looks clean. Oh, is this Snake Man? Oh, this is Snake Man. You're right, you're right. Ah, Blue Purple Luffy, I see. I haven't got to, I've just started watching Whole Cake Island. I haven't actually seen that fight yet, but you're right. It's like the fist on the card. BRB the best, Volume 2. Are we going to see some actual cards or just Dons? The Dons are cool, but honestly, the reprints. Looks like we're going back to the game or an intermission here. We got a bit of an intermission. Okay, we'll minus this down. Get rid of these. Bring that down. I'll bring it over here, actually. Bring it over here so I can keep an eye on it. Let's build a deck, right? Let's have a look at that. I haven't got a blue-purple Sandy deck. So you want one of these, obviously. It plays 4 of this. Where's the Jet Culverin? 4 of this. Usually like 2 of this, I think. 4 of these? Oh, let's go with 3 for now. 4 of these, I would say. What else is in there? Where's the Concasse? That's usually a 4 of, right? This card's really good. 4k for your leader. Yeah, we saw the Don. Pretty cool. Yeah, Reiju, good point. What the Straw Hat crew cards are in there? The 2k Sanji. That was in there. Reiju. We'll add 4 of these. Kaya was in there. Pudding was in there, this one. He had Jozu as well. I wonder if it was 4 Jozu. We saw at least 3, right? Oh, Luffy's the man who will become the king of the pirates. Yes, good shout, goat guy. Was there anything else? What else can I think of? Oh, Giant. Of course, how can we forget Giant? I've got Concasse there. Got Jet Culverin. I've got 2. Drink of the day is Peach Iced Tea. I'm on my Peach Iced Tea arc. Hey, Justin, by the way. Welcome. Welcome in. We're only 1 card short. I mean, maybe just another Jet Culverin. Did we see anything else? Oh, he did have 0 cost. That's a good point. He had Rain. I don't know how many Rain. We saw at least 2. Sleep well, Trevor. Sleep well. Have a good sleep. I guess we'll take this down and then this down, something like that. Probably something like that. How many events is that? 8, 10, 16, 20, 26? Seems reasonable. He did have more characters, and I did like the more characters. We'll give it a go. First game with Sanji. Watch me throw. Just wait for someone to join. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on the stream. As soon as the stream comes back, we will be dropping out of this game. If it's during the game, unfortunately. But we'll see. Nobody seems to be joining. We'll join someone else's game, though. We just watch this. Let's get bodied. Never mind, it's full. Rayleigh, why not? Let's try Rayleigh. Nope. I don't know if I think it's Luchi. Luchi's boring. Mirror? Let's try gaming as Kid. Kid did well. We'll try Kid. Nope, that's full as well now. Not a Nell. Sure, we'll go with this. Hey, Lucas, how you doing, man? How you doing? It should be quite tough for us, right? We'll take... What do you want with this? First, probably? We got this one. Got this on 1. Maybe we can grab the Sanji. Do Sanji plus Birth Burst on 3. That could be reasonable. Yeah, we'll keep this. We'll go with the pudding on 1. I don't really know what I'm looking for. Literal first game of the deck. So just can grab an event. We can grab Conquer Say or Red Rock. Or Birth Burst. I think I will grab the Birth Burst. It's just nice to have another one, right? Really good card. Still curved like that. Yeah, I can see that. You don't have anything super strict, right? We don't have much else going on this turn. We can just do 5-5 and play out Birth Burst. I don't hate that. Honestly, getting pressure into Robin's pretty good. My work phone's going. Turn that off. Not answering that. I'm not at work. We'll use the leader effect. Oh, the stream's back. Stream's back. Do this. Draw 2. Swinging for 5. Yeah, we're back on stream. Sorry to G-gun it. We're going to have to concede. He played too well. He was too powerful. Because we're here with blue-purple Luffy. So I can never get over how quick the turnaround is. This is terrible quality. That's better. Oh, it is Luchi. It is Luchi versus Luffy. This is going to be a bit of a longer game, I expect. That Tengos Kuzan going to be really important. 4-cost Kuzan, also very nice on curve, of course. We looks like the Luchi player is going first. So Luffy going to be looking for that double ramp. Sees a sees 2 Bon Clays. I mean, that's indeed the double ramp and has Sanji in hand. It's looking like a pretty good hand for the Luffy player. No red rocks just yet, but other than that, his hand's pretty clean. This is the finals, right? What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. What's in the Luchi player's hand? 5. If he's on odds, he's got to be looking for like a Kuzan to drop on 5 just to try and have some kind of reduction. Because you need to see so much reduction to deal with the big dudes. It's tough. Yeah, thanks. I think the new camera's better as well. It's I had some issues with the old PC, but now I've got the new PC. We're cooking. It was quite funny. I could record with my new camera because it's higher resolution, just on the sim. But when I opened the ranked plugin, it caused massive lag and just ruined the visuals. It was really funny. My old computer was terrible, man. This new one's so good. It took a while to get me for me to get it set up, but once we got there, man, it's so fast. We got Laboon's pretty good on 4-2. It's no Kuzan, but he's still pretty good. Could drop this on 3, I guess. Just having a little blocker. Couple of Jacks. Jack is something you need to see. Yeah, not bad, actually. Not a bad little curve here. If you Laboon on 5. Not bad. Do I have a Discord? Not yet, no. I might make one eventually. A lot of things to get round to. I do work many hours. I work weekends as well. It's, yeah, limited time in the day. But I will probably make a Discord at some point. I've had a couple of people ask me about that now. Yeah, and there's the hand for the Blue Purple Leafy player. Double ramp, 2 Bon Clays. I mean, you can't ask for too much more than that. Double ramp and having the Sanji guaranteed. If he can see a 9 cost in that first search after the double ramp, it's going to be tough for the Luchi player. It's going to be tough. But he is going to be able to establish a pretty decent board, you know? Laboon on 5 into Jack on 7. It's going to make it very possible for him to remove at least 1 of those 9 costs. And if he doesn't see a Sanji target, that could be pretty tough. My main job, I'm a caretaker at a school. I do like maintenance, fixing toilets, emptying bins, changing light bulbs, changing plugs. Nothing too crazy, but it's cool. Pays the bills. And I don't mind it too much. Draw another 9-cost Sanji there. Brook out there. Looks like we're gonna see 6 and then see the Cobra come down. Milling 2, milling a Luchi and a Luchi. That's really cool. Oh, thank you. That's very kind. I enjoy it. We do see the 8-cost Luffy there. That's a really nice card in this matchup, actually, to bounce, like, Rebecca's and things. And Kuzan's. All sorts of stuff you can bounce with that. We do see the Cobra come down, milling 1. What do we see for draw for turn? I can't tell. A 2K looks like. Mr. 2, what a surprise. Ramping up, swinging in 7. Luchi player, almost certainly going to take. Drink of the day is a peach iced tea. I got a bargain on them at the supermarket. 12 bottles, £6. What a steal. 50p each. We get the Laboon off the life and a Tempest Kick off the top. Very nice. Yeah, I think 6 Laboon here is strong. Kuzan would be better, but this is still good. We do see 6. Milling 2. We mill a Cobra and a Tenzan. You don't love to see him in the trash. You want to see him in your hand. He's the GOAT. We do see the -1 on the Mr. 2. I very much doubt we see any kind of removal on the Mr. 2 anytime soon. Potentially next turn when we drop the Jack, we can do leader effect plus Jack to remove it. That would be nice and efficient. But you never know. We might even see the Blue Purple Luffy swing with it, sort of expecting the Jack next turn. We're on 7 Dons here. Did we draw? I missed the draw. Did he draw? He must have drawn. He must have drawn. And we're going to ramp up again. We've got 4 Don active. That's a lot of Dons. You could do a cute play here where you play out the Usahachi for 3 and then swing 7 into, like, either the blocker or the Laboon. That could be pretty cute, actually. But it doesn't look like he's going with that. Looks like we're just doing a large swing into face. And I think Luchi's likely to take this one. Yeah. There's no way you're countering that. You're blocking or taking. You've been playing Purple Kata. Purple Kata, I can't lie. I was a little bit disappointed with it because it looks so cool and the cards is really decent. It's not doing quite as well as I'd hoped, but it's a really fun deck. I do really enjoy the playstyle. That Peros Pero is such a good card. Such a good card. We do see 5 lead, mill 2, milling a couple of dudes there, minus down one of those Bon Clays, and then yeah, we're gonna see the Jack. Jack likely just to remove one of those Bon Clays. But then the Luffy's gonna get to do their leader effect and see if he gets a Sanji target. If this gets a Sanji target, a Luchi player is going to be in a tough spot. But if there's no Sanji target in the top cards, honestly, the Blue-Purple Luffy player is in a kind of a tough spot. This is really big. Really, really big. What does he get? He gets a Kata. He got a Lin. Oh, that's the dream. That's the dream. You can play out the Lin or the Kata. The Lin could even remove the Laboon, which is crazy. Yeah, it looks like we're eyeing up taking the Giant, playing the Lin, putting the Bargwa in life as a trigger. Brilliant draws there from this Blue-Purple Luffy player. Just great, just great. And we do see them drawing for turn, drawing Dons. Oh, draw first, it doesn't really matter. Judge is being a bit of a stickler there. I don't know about that one. I imagine we might see the Mr. 2 swing in now. Just to try and take out the Jack, potentially. We do see 6 at lead, though. And we're going to give a 2k there in that to Shigi. We do see the Mr. 2 swing. Where's it going? Into Jack. No, into life. It's going into life copying Jack. So this is 8 at lead. Good stuff here. I think probably just take again, right? Yeah. It's a Barto. Little 2k blocker there. We do see Sanji into Linlin. What a surprise. Don -1. Trashing something. And then we're going to remove that Laboon. Put him at the bottom. So good. Get the extra life. It's very good. You could have honestly probably swung 7 as well with the leader here. It's like we don't really need a Don for Gum Gum Giant. The Luchi player's not putting on pressure. Especially with that Laboon gone. They can't attack your dudes anyway. Except for the Mr. 2, who is gone. Like, you're never protecting him. Yeah, the BY didn't get buffed by leader. I can understand that one a bit more, but it's still very... I don't like it. I don't like that either. That's very sharky. But I understand why they have to enforce that. Enforcing drawing before drawing Dons is like, come on, bro. Anyway, Luchi player here on, I believe this is 9. No 10 down anyway, but Noddy has one. We're going to see 5 into Luchi, milling 2. There's another... Oh! There they go. There they go. That's got to be all of them, right? He might play 4. I've seen some lists only playing 3, though. 3 10s milled. If he'd Tempest kicked first, he'd have drawn it as well. There's no way that's not like 15 cards in trash. Yeah, it's at least 10. It's at least 10. So we can kick. We can minus down the Linlin to 5. Yeah, and then we only need 2 more. So we can do like Rebecca something or Laboon. And then pop 1 with the Jack. But not being able to pop 2 is tough. Didn't we have another Sanji in the play on the left hand? I thought we did. He must have trashed it. That's an interesting decision. That's an interesting decision. I feel like pushing your advantage with the Sanjis would have been good. I don't know. Anyway, that's not what we've seen here. It's not what we've seen here. Yeah, we do minus down the Linlin to 5 cost. They're going second curve with purple candle. I've usually been going first. Maybe I need to try going second. Have you got any interesting texts in your list, Scoop? Or is it just like the normal Perospero and Katakuri stuff? He's debating what to do here. We've got lots of options. Rebecca, we've got Hina in hand already. That can bring down the Linlin to 0. Or to 1 even. I don't think we can remove both. But we're going to swing 9 lead. I think you just quite happily take that, right? Getting more and more crooked in his chair. We're going to take... We get the Bargwa there. Not going to use the trigger. No need. So we've got 4 for Rebecca. Okay, we're going to go with the Brook. Very nice. Get the extra pressure with the Jack swing. Seems good. Seems good. Yeah, Hina. Grabbing Tashigi, playing out Hina, I assume. Bring that Linlin down to 1. Then you can play the Brook for 3. Remove the Linlin. Get a blocker on the board. 2 blockers down. Pretty good. Pretty good. And now you've got another removal option on the board. That's what I mean. I'm a little surprised that the Blue Purple Luffy player didn't go with keeping the extra Sanji. But I guess he just didn't value it. It's fair. It's fair. Well, there's another Sanji. You can go Sanji Big Mom again. That's pretty good, right? Sanji Big Mom or Sanji Kata? What does he want? He's going to draw the Dofi. Yeah, stack, play the Big Mom, put the Godthread in life, and now enabling him to ramp back. The Big Mom can remove the Brook. We're slowly whittling away this Luchi's wall. I wonder if we'll see any sort of attacks into the Hina here. I wonder if we would. Going to see 6 into Hina, indeed. Hina's going to go down. Makes sense to me. That Jack sticking around is a little bit troublesome, but yeah, with no 10 down on the board, it's so hard for him to get the removal. It's so resource intensive. We do see 9 into 8. It's a fairly simple 2k, I think, probably. Could block, though. Could block with one of his chump blockers. He is going to. And you've got an interesting option where you go with the 8 cost Luffy here, but I don't think it's ever correct. I think you always go with the 9 cost. Yeah, 9 cost Sanji. Play out the Big Mum again. Brutal, man. Brutal. Gets rid of that Bargwa. Healing, and that's a Godthread, which is a ramp. Get rid of the Brook. It's tough. That's tough. Let's keep the Jack, though. The jack is still on board, but it's going to be so hard to remove more than one thing, right? Oh, there's the Tenzan. There's the Tenzan. So we can play that down. And then with leader effect, we can still jack one thing. And looks like that is what he's going for. And now this Luffy player is going to be desperately digging for Red Rock. You know, the Red Rock's got to be coming. He's got to be looking for it. 5 lead. I don't know what he's waiting for. It's not going to counter that. That's a free swing. And yeah, we'll see the Tenzan drop down. Then the jack effect, getting rid of that big mum, you get a draw one, trash one. At least could go with something else. But I feel like if you're going with anything else, you're probably swinging 6. So we do see the Tenzan. See the jack effect, draw one, trash one. Really nice stuff. What does he draw? Kuzan, probably going to trash that. Yeah, trashes that. Gets rid of the big mum. And now this is the board state where it causes trouble for Blue Purple Luffy. If he can't remove this Tenzan, next turn, another jack comes down. And then the 2 jacks can just remove 2 dudes with very little extra input. No Red Rock. Raging Tiger, but no Red Rock. No Red Rock. Wow. We are going to see the grab there. What was that? Zorojury? I missed that one. It was a 2K. Sanji 2K. And we do see the bot. Red Rock off the top one time? Don't think so. I think that was... Is that another 2K? I can't tell. It's covering it up. As a gold thread, that's really quite bad. So he's got... He knows that the Luchi player has 6 cards in hand. If you can take out this jack, you do alleviate some pressure. But there's no good way of doing it, right? There's no good way of doing it. We're going to start with 10 into jack. Okay, 10 into jack. Keeping our options open. We've still got the blue Luffy that's available as an option. And we could do 8-9-8. Right, does that work? Yeah, that works. You can do 8-8-9 and bounce the Cobra, which is fairly reasonable. That's going to tax a lot of cards, but I think he still gets to keep. I would not be surprised if this Luchi player blocks with the Cobra. I think that's a smart decision. Takes one more thing off the table. We're going to see 8 for the Luffy come down. 8. He's just going to do 8 into 8. Ditching God Thread to make that a 10. So he's going to do 8-10. Okay. I feel like we should have done that first, right? If we were going to do that. Just to get rid of the Cobra. Because he just blocked the first 10 free. Feels like a little out of sequence, but maybe he had other plans. If he had, yeah. Or maybe he was just trying to get the guy to counter the 10 so that he could just bounce the blocker. I don't know. It is what it is. It is what it is. But he got to counter an 8 and a 10 here, which is easy. He's got the counter for that. It's 1k, 2k, 1k. Got loads of 2ks in hand. Yeah, he's got 3 2ks and a couple 1s. We're going to ditch the Laboon for that 8. Then we're going to see 11. Okay, so we're going to see 2 2ks come out. Yeah, and this board state is getting worse for the blue-purple Luffy player by the day. Just going to pass over, not going to swing into lead. Going to opt for the starve. Now that Tenzan online, -5 to everything. The Luffy costs 3, the Sanjis cost 4. Jack at base with the leader effect can remove a Sanji. It's got another Jack in hand, which can remove another the Luffy. Can't remove both Sanjis unless he wants to play another form of reduction, which he could, but I feel it's unlikely. We're going to go with the Jack first. Simple plays, removing that Luffy. Just milling the Jack. Yeah, very nice. Get rid of that Luffy there. And that's just the thing, right? You whiff the Red Rock for one turn, it's game over. Potentially. Yeah, that Tenzan, if he can draw the Red Rock at any point, he's in with a chance, because we've milled all the other Tenzans. They're all gone. Mill a couple cards there, -1, bring that down to 3, 6 at lead. Blue-purple Luffy going to opt for the take. Draws. Is that another God Thread? Man, yeah, with the God Thread we put in there actually earlier with the Linden. Another Jack. Yeah, removes the Sanji. That's so tough. Draw 1, trash 1. Just going to trash the Who's Who there. And looks like we're going to opt for the Man Sherry as well. Putting salt in the wound. That Man Sherry able to grab any 3 to 5 cost black card from your trash. Usually Rebecca, but can be anything. Looks like we're eyeing up. Is that a... That's a 4-course Luchi. Seems pretty reasonable to me. Seems pretty reasonable. Ah, dear. Man, Luchi, you can't beat him, right? Luchi, you just can't beat him. That Tenzan build is actually very good. Especially where he was able to steal first, so that the blue purple couldn't go for his triple ramp. Looks like we're eyeing up grabbing a Nami. Yeah. This is, yeah, the longer this game goes on at the moment, the better it's getting for Luchi. The Luffy player had such an explosive start as well, right? Double Sanji Lin. Luchi was able to just find just enough, and drawing that 4th Tenzan, right? He milled 3. One of the Luchi mills, the leader effect mills, milled 2 Tenzans. He still managed to find the last one. What a time to be alive. We're going to see 10 into Kuzan. 10 into Jack, excuse me. Can counter that. No interest. Just lets the Jack go down. We don't need Jack anymore, at least not more than 1, because that 4-course Luchi, with just a little bit of reduction, it's going to go hard. Rooting for Luchi over Pluffy? It's crazy. We do see 10 into the other Jack. Okay. The other Jack is going to go down. And are we going to see 5 for the Nami? But, like, this doesn't seem winning. I mean, he's got rid of the Jacks. Oh, we're a little blurry here. That's fixed it. That's fixed it. Sometimes it just does that. I don't really know why. Okay, we're going with the Dofi blocker. I've been seeing this Dofi blocker everywhere. I don't get it. Like, I get it lets you sack the top 5, but it feels just like a card that doesn't do anything. I don't know. Bit weird, but looking at the top 5 here, I mean, they're not great. There's a Gum Giant on top. Sure. Does he have ways to draw cards? I mean, he can giant into giant into giant into giant. That's not really getting him anywhere. And we are going to see this Luchi player play out that Luchi with just any form of reduction off that Rebecca. Rebecca Hina Luchi. It's a classic, right? That's a Sakazuki classic. Rebecca Hina Luchi. And it looks like it may well just be the play here. What's he going up 1 for? Oh, the Mancherry. The Mancherry. Yeah. Yeah, that sticking is broken as well. That card sticking is broken. Yeah, the Tenzan just standing there. Menacingly. -5. It's brutal, man. It's brutal. You need to see the Red Rock. You need to see the Red Rock. It's tough. Yeah, no point swinging, right? Because he can just take it. If he takes out the Tenzan, suddenly the game switches pace completely. So he's just got to leave it there. It's like a stage. Ennie's lobby. Bring it back. 6 lead, minusing down that Sanji to 3 cost. Just crazy. Just crazy. We do see the Gum Giant come down. Going to draw into a couple of those cards that we saw off the Doflamingo. I don't think any of them are particularly helpful. Yeah, get to 2K and a Bargua. Sure. We're gonna see Rebecca. Rebecca seems good, right? Yeah, Rebecca's so crazy, man. The fact this card just gets any 3 to 7 and then plays out a 3 as well. It just works so well with specifically Hina and Brook. It's nuts. I had all sorts of these. I sold mine. I sold mine a while back. I'm interested to see if Luchi still sees success in Japan with the buggy on the board, with the buggy when that comes out. Okay, he doesn't even need the Hina. Can just go with the Brook. In fact, that is even better, right? No, he can't move the Dofi though. Can't move the Dofi this way. But I guess he doesn't care about the Dofi, right? I guess he thinks establishing the Brook is worth, which is fair. Kind of is. He doesn't have any more KO in hand, although he does have Mancherry on the board, so... You know, I think this game is probably likely over for the Blue-Purple Luffy. He's just in his death throes. He won't die forever. Blue-Purple Luffy never dies. But Luchi's got him in the loop. Oh, what's the Dofi can? It's at 0. The Kuzan effect. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Yeah, don't worry about it. I mean, he's got Sanji Lin, but it's a little too late, I think. When that Kuzan's on the board, they're just so easy to remove. The 4 costs. Yeah, -5 from Kuzan. Might be. I mean, we've got 1,000,000 cards. None of them are very good. 6 to Brook. 6 to Brook. Do we want to save Brook? We don't. So we want to save Rebecca. Sure. 9 Don, Sanji Lin. We go again. Ah, damn. I mean, the Luchi player is slowly running out of cards, but that man Sherry just constantly giving him more. It's tough. Kuzan is aura farming. Look at him. He's just sitting there. We remove the Luchi. I feel like this man Sherry's got to go, man. This man Sherry just says, get whatever you want every single turn for 1 Don. It's crazy. Yeah, that Red Rock is seeming like it might be in life at this point, especially if he's only on 1. That's tough. That's tough. 1 Don, Tempest Kick comes down. Brings down one of those, either the Sanji or the Lin to 1 cost. We do have Rebecca in hand as well, so we can just... If we have another Luchi in trash, we can Luchi again. Do we have another Luchi in trash? I can't tell. Gonna bring down the Lin to 1 cost. Sanji at 4. Does he have the Luchi? Must do, right? Must have the Luchi. Sabo doesn't do very much. Just going to see a swing of 5, milling 2. Falls out there. Well, there's a Luchi. He definitely has it now. Bring down that Sanji to 3. Yep, then you can use the Man Sherry's effect. Grab back the Luchi. Rebecca, Brook, Luchi, gaming. Same shit. All over again. This Man Sherry's has got the most value ever. It's drawn what, like? Is it 3 cards at this point or is it 4? Mad, man. Man Sherry value is just insane. Sending back a Tempest Kick and a Jack. Sending all the good cards back to the bottom of the deck. Grabbing back Luchi. And then we do see Rebecca. Very nice. I guess this time it might be Hina. Because do we play over one of the dudes on the board? Surely we don't play over Man Sherry. She's been the GOAT. She's been the GOAT. Now we can do the Brook. Bring this down to 2. And then 4 cost Luchi. What are we playing over, though? We're playing over the Rebecca. That's funny. That's funny. I respect it. Send back 3. Getting rid of both. It's so crazy, man, to be able to clear 2 9 costs. With, like, such little effort as well. That Tenzan. So good. So good. And then we'll see the Luchi pass over. Hear me out. Hear me out. Does this Luffy deck out? Or he dies? There's the Red Rock. We found it. It's there. It's the Red Rock. Is it too little too late? We've got to go for it though, right? If we don't go for it now, we're never going to go for it. We are taking it. We're taking the Nami, putting the Red Rock on top. We finally found him. Woo! Red Rock. So we've got 4 more Dons. There's not a lot to do though, is there? It's tough. We're taking out the Man Sherry? No, we're still focus on taking out the Brooks. Yeah, we're gonna let the Brook go. Very protective of his Rebecca's. Getting rid of that big Kuz. He's gone. Do we have anything for 3? Do we have another Luffy blocker? No, we have a pass for 3. For 4 even. Well, you know now. You know, this Luchi player's board not looking so crazy anymore. Not looking so crazy. I wonder if he... I wasn't watching what he put back. I wonder if he's been keeping track of the bot deck and when the Tenzan's coming back. I'm sure he would have put one back, right? Surely. Can establish the Kuzan with the Man Sherry. That's pretty nuts too. Gonna go with that. Adding back Kuzan. Sending back 2 other things. Kuzan gonna then draw a card and then give -4 next turn. And that's 3 blue Sanjis gone. So the odds of this blue-purple Luffy player having another 9-cost Sanji, pretty low. And we've removed 3 of them already, which is just nuts. Absolutely nuts. Sends 2 cards back. What's the rules for overtime? So let me remind myself. In Japan, it's different, right? So, what is it? It's if time is called... I forget what it is. If time is called in the player who went first turn, there's like an extra turn. Will he win on time? He might win on time. The Luchi player does have 5 life. I'm going to put it back up. I know I responded to a comment a while back about this. Search. Here it is. So there's no 5-minute overtime, and turns are, the current turn becomes turn 0. If the turn 0 player went first, you play turns 0, 1, 2, 3. If the turn 0 player went second, you play turns 0, 1, 2. So there's one less turn if time is called in the blue-purple Luffy player's hand. There you go. That's the rules. I knew I put it somewhere. I wanted to get it right. I don't want to get that wrong, because that's important. That could be important here. Yeah, that's the overtime rules. We do see the Tempest Kick come down. We see a Lin remove the Forzan. I missed the rest of his turn. Not gonna lie. Here we are. Yeah, it is kind of weird. It's different from here in the West. It is kind of weird. Having the no 5-minute... I think it especially feels weird, right? Because it's the finals of a regional, right? That's crazy. Best of 1. So when time runs out, the overtime rules are... There's no 5 minutes of overtime in Japan. And the current turn, whoever's turn it is when time is called, that's turn 0. If the turn 0 player went first, so that's the Luchi player, then you play 0, 1, 2, 3. And if the Luffy player, if time is called in the Luffy player's turn, because he went second, you play 0, 1, 2. And then at the end of that, it's the same as like here in the West. It goes on, life, and then cards in deck. Which, honestly, I mean, the Luchi player's got 1,000,000 lives, but I don't know who's got more or less cards in deck. But that's got to be something they're considering now, is focusing on trying to get life down to potentially think about overtime. It does reduce that Lin to 5 cost by the looks of it. Do we have enough reduction for that? 3 Don for Hina, yeah, we definitely do. That guy, that Lin's gone. Brook, get out of here. Get a Lin out. And then we'll see a pass. Luffy player starting their next turn. Man, just the infinite loops with the Luchi is crazy. It's crazy. Looks like he's eyeing up the Zorojuro. Yeah, life cards in deck, characters in play. I think after that it's Swiss ranking. No, it's whoever took a life most recently. Yeah. So if you're both at 3, but you were at 4 and you just went down to 3, then you would win. Because you were most recently above 3. Do you see the Raging Tiger coming down, getting rid of the blocker, Sabo. And the Mancherry. Finally, that Mancherry's gone. That card has drawn like 5, 6 cards this game. It's been crazy. It's been crazy. And I think this Luffy play is likely to lose on time rules, if nothing else. We do hit the Luchi down to 7, or down to 5. So silly, so silly. 2 Don open. We've got 1,000,000 cards in hand. These Luchi games, they just go on forever, man. Both of these decks just have the most crazy end games in the format. So yeah, I'm kind of not surprised this went to time. 6 lead, starting simple. 1k there, not bad. With nothing to remove, Luchi can get aggressive, I guess. You can also do like Rebecca Kuzan just to keep cycling, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, this game, I think, genuinely at this point, this game would probably end when the Luffy player decks out. If you were to have a natural conclusion. So I don't see the Luffy player ever winning. The Luchi player just has the infinite loop with the Rebecca. And potentially if he can draw another Mancherry as well. I don't know how many Mancherries he plays. Usually they're on a lot. That's the Tenzan. So that is probably the big sign that we're now back to the cards that he's been putting back with his effects. So if this guy is like a giga brain genius, he can probably predict exactly what's coming for the rest of the game. We do see the Gum Gum Giant come down there, ditching the Nami, countering out of that 8. Rebecca, very nice. Oh, we're blurry again. We're blurry again. Give it a pause. Yes, there we go, fixed. Play down to Shigi, just another body. It's fine. We do see the leader effect come down once more. Nothing crazy here. God Thread maybe takes the Zorojuro, sends those to the bottom. Not looking for any of those. Hey, Hey, Nico. Yeah, my day's going well. It's still early here. We're just coming up to 11 AM. We've been watching the whole, and that's time. So because time is called in the Blue Purple Luffy player's turn. Oh, what is all this? They got a new overlay. That's cool. Wait, was it his turn yet? Had he drawn? Had he drawn? No, it shouldn't matter, because if he hasn't drawn, then there's just no turn 0. So yeah, it should just be 1 for the Blue Purple. Yeah, so it should just be this turn, then this turn, then this turn, and that's it. So 2 more turns for Blue Purple Luffy, and 1 more for Luchi, I think. But when that was called, like, no, it was called in his turn. He'd done his draw. Okay, so yeah, it's 0, 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2. Yeah, Luchi never dies, Dennis. Gods, the deck's just crazy, right? We do see the Rush Luffy come down at 10 into lead. Gonna block with Rebecca. Protecting that life with everything he can. Man, it's mad. We can see 2 more blockers come down as well, right? Because Rebecca can grab, well, Sabo or Barto. And I don't see a way for the Luffy player to get him down to 2 at that point. We can also look for removal on this Luffy. We have -2, 3, 4 on board. You can do -3 with the kick. Bring it down to 2. That's basically removal, right? It's basically gone. What do we draw there? Who's who? 2k, not bad. Bring that down to 6. Yeah, we can Tashigi bring it to 4. Yeah, rest of Tashigi, bring it down to 4. Leader brings it down to 3. All you need is like a Luchi, and then it's gone. 6 lead with Luchi, 1k counter. Can't go any lower on life. But yeah, if this Luffy gets removed and there's a Rebecca on the board, I mean, that's pretty tough. And he's got counter in hand as well. It's not like he has no counter. Bringing it down to 3. We do see... we see the Jack. Jack, keeping it simple. No blockers, though. No blockers, though. But he's got... What? He's got a 2k. Yeah, we're fine here. Mancherry. Man, this card's crazy. What is this match? It's 7 AM. The baby woke up. Hey, I'm happy to have you, Lucas. Sorry your baby woke up. But I hope you can get your baby back to bed again. You'll be testing the new 6 cost? Yeah, Perona. It's been dead for like a while now. Since Ice Age got hit, Perona's been so dead. But we're so back. This match is Luchi. Luchi has removed literally everything. We've seen 3 Sanji combos. We've seen, I believe it was 4 Big Mums. It's ridiculous. And Luchi's just weathered the storm, removing it all. Tenzan popped off. The Blue Purple Luffy player could not find their Red Rock in time. Looks like he's forgotten to use the leader effect, I think is what he's saying there. I'm not sure it matters. They're letting him take it back, though. I think the opponent's... I think he drew before doing the leader effect. I'm surprised the opponent let him take that back. I don't think it really matters. No, I don't think he did. I'm a little confused as to what's going on there, but it doesn't really matter. That is the game. Yeah, he will lose on life because the Luchi player has 5. Yeah, when that mill came in and milled 2 Tenzans off the leader mill, I was like, man, it's Jova. I've been seeing lists with only 3 Tenzan as well. Hey, Luchi. Luchi removes everything. It's crazy. It's crazy. Man, if you saw the Red Rock on Curve, totally different game, but it's hard to see, right? Yeah, that was a crazy game. Well played to both players. They both played really well. That was a marathon. I wonder if you ever starve as Blue Purple Luffy. Yeah, GG's to both players. Really good game. Really good game. And that was the finals. That was the finals. Over the Hiroshima CS, Luchi taking it down over Blue Purple Luffy. We got to see some great games here, though. I was really hyped to see those Sanji games. Those Sanji games have got me hyped to see even more, to give Sanji a bit of a go. And hopefully see more Sanji in the future. But even though there were 7 Blue Purple Luffys in the top 16, Luchi able to get the dub. Really good. I don't think we get any more cards at the end, right? I think they just do like a winner's ceremony. We saw some cool reveals though, right? The Nojiko reprint's probably about the best one. Those SPs though, the carrot. Man, that carrot SP looked clean. Yeah, cheering on Luchi. People don't like Luchi, but when the alternative is the big boogeyman of the format, you know, people change their tune. Quite funny. Quite funny. Yeah, I think they're just going to do the winner's ceremony here. Going to get the players to come out and get their trophies. We'll watch the end of the broadcast, and then I'll probably head out. I've got a few things to do today. Need to get some Robin recorded. And here we are. We can see the players coming out. The Luchi and the Blue Purple Luffy. Look at them go. You don't like Blue Purple? I don't mind Blue Purple. It's kind of toxic if you're not playing a deck that's really good into it. But yeah, I understand how people can hate it. It just goes forever. Both these decks though, they're probably like the 2 decks that can go the longest, right? Blue Purple never runs out of resources. Luchi never runs out of removal, and with those man cherries, also never runs out of resources. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm interested to see though, when Buggy comes in, how does Buggy change the format? And Purple Black Luffy to some extent, from those starter decks. Also smaller buffs for some of the other decks, GY Law of course, and Bonnie. But yeah, next week we should see the starter deck format in the next CS, which would be pretty cool. I don't think I'll be able to stream the next one. I believe I'm at work that weekend. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. No, am I? Let me check. See if we can stream next weekend. Rota. What's the date? The date is the 29th. Yeah, we can stream next weekend. So we'll be streaming next weekend for the next CS. I need to check whether it's Saturday or Sunday. But yeah, I'll be live whichever day it is. If it's Saturday, I'll have locals straight after. But the fact that these start so early is actually quite convenient for me. Not gonna lie. I know it sucks for Americans. You guys have to stay up till like stinky o'clock to watch these. But here in the UK, just an early morning. Just an early morning. You feel like playing off you like playing off meta. Hey, some off meta decks can do pretty well into Blue Purple Luffy though, right? Pretty much any aggro deck is decent. I mean, Calgara has a decent matchup sometimes if you can get enough aggression in that early game. That's one I've been playing into a little bit recently. And some other off meta stuff as well can get there. It depends on what you class as off meta. Obviously, some off meta decks just hard lose, but others are pretty decent. Do I plan on just streaming CS? No, I'm gonna stream gameplay as well. I'll probably try and stream every CS. Other than that, it's just going to be sporadic. I don't think I'm going to be able to make a strict schedule. My work is in like a 2-week pattern. Half the time I'm doing mornings, half the time I do evenings. So I know like VV does every Monday, was it Tuesday and Wednesday? He does streams in the evening. I'm not going to be able to do anything like that. But here and there we'll do some gameplay streams as well. Deck testing, you know. Japanese don't like to celebrate victories. Yeah, you never see pop-offs. Honestly, man, I kind of respect it. I respect it. They're very, very humble people, the Japanese. Very, very humble. Which is really nice. They never pop off. You see some... Like, the Smash tournaments are a little crazy sometimes. I don't know about that. Yeah, man, I'll see you. I'll see you in the next stream, Philip. I'll probably have one during the week at some point. Not sure when. We'll see. Yeah, you're playing VV at the minute, Nick? Hey, VV won our locals yesterday. We were playing like an off-meta week. I played Shirahoshi and went 2-1. I lost to the VV. It's a close game. Close game. Really good game. Long game, though. Long game. Yeah, you have a good evening too, Shmep. Thanks for watching. I'm just going to hang around till the end of the stream in case there's any more reveals. But then I will be heading off. So, thank you everyone for hanging out. It's been good. I've enjoyed doing this. It's been gone fairly well, other than that crash halfway through. That was not optimal. I can tell you that for free. Rush Rayleigh, yeah, Rayleigh was really... Well, that one, was it last weekend or the weekend before? I know it won one of them, beating a Kid in the finals. That was last weekend, right? Yeah, I'm sure that was last weekend. That's a really cool deck, actually. A lot better and a lot more interesting than I thought it would be. When I was looking at the cards, I was like, damn, this is just OG Zoro again. And it kind of is, but it has definitely its own flavour. Yeah, he probably is saying something like, I thought I was cooked. Yeah, that was last weekend. I thought I remembered right. Yeah, I don't speak enough Japanese to know what they're saying, so it's tough. You're talking about the 8 cost. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, removing something, giving it rush, it's pretty good. Yeah, you got like the Rayleigh, you got the Kyros, 6 cost Boa as well. There's a bunch of really good cards that you can just give rush. It's really strong. Your problem is, like, obviously your blue-purple Luffy matchup is not great, to say the least. Not great. They just have so much longevity. It's crazy. Damn, he's sweating like I was when those Luchis hit the trash. That's crazy. Oh, he looks so pleased. What a nice guy. You have a whole server dedicated to VV. Damn. Was this July the 5th? This is talking about upcoming CSs, I'm guessing. I can't read that. No, I don't know those symbols. I don't know those symbols, I'm afraid. Cool, though. That looks like the end of the tournament. Looks like they're going to leave. Still no Cavendish, man. Can't believe. Still no Cavendish, still no Bonclay. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, dear. They've got to be in the set, though, right? That'd be crazy. Cavendish especially. It's just an SR. Come on, man. And I know it's in that starter deck, which makes me a little scared. Yeah, they're saving the best for last. The All-Time Gum Gum Giant. To say to us, this is never getting banned. Happy days. You can live with Giant forever. Sorry, it looks like the broken one-don event format, though, right? Because Paradise Waterfall with the 8-cost Mihawk is also, like, cracked up the wazoo. I love how some of these new cards that come out, they make just OPO1, like, bulk really good suddenly. If you guys haven't got Paradise Waterfalls and you're at all interested in playing Zoro, you got to get them soon. You got to get them soon. At least in the EU, it's still pretty cheap. But we saw what, like, Perona went up to like £3 or $3-4 when Dofi was relevant. And we're like 2-3 sets on from when that spiked. So I could easily see Waterfall hitting, I don't know, $5 easily. So that's an uncommon from set 1. There's not that many of them. Looks like we're all heading out now. But yeah, Paradise Waterfall, definitely one you want to keep your eye on if you're planning on playing anything green as well. I've been seeing playing Smoker. I saw a rogue green Odin deck I watched a video on with it in, which was pretty hype. It wasn't playing the Kinemon combo, just like Mihawk and Slash stuff. Goodbye. Goodbye, gamers. Okay, well, thank you all for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the CS. I had a great time. We'll definitely be doing more of these. I'm glad there were no real technical difficulties. I've been trying to work out a way for me to bring up the cards over the screen, but I can't find a way for it to be very, very streamlined. If someone knows anything like that, let me know. But either way, thank you all for hanging out. I'm going to head off now, but I'll catch you in the next one. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day.